You know what my two biggest takeaways from all of that is watching the intro is the size of David's nose on that when it's pulled up close. And then
It's quite impressive.
I had an excellent beard and I don't have that anymore. And it's just like the things you will do, in life. But anyway, hey guys, it's Jody. Got Gino here. There used to be Cafe 305. I have no idea what happened.
And I guess the sad thing is your beard went away, but my nose is forever. So
there you go.
Oh, nice.
That looks good.
Nikes.
Damn.
That looks fantabulous.
Yeah. And David, and then I thought I seen Jack come on the show too.
Yeah, he's there in the. Let me get him.
But
yeah, I was gonna say I've seen him as well.
The other thing about that too is like that face. My picture is like about 30-40 pounds heavier than I am now. It's like,
dude, I know. I seen your pictures the other day. I don't remember on what platform it was on, but when you had that picture of you and your wife. But really quick, well, I'm only on there very, very rarely on Facebook. But
all good.
But real quickly, like, love, share, get on to the turn on notifications, do all the things. Oh, look at his beard.
Full house, man.
There he is, man. The legend.
We were just talking about beards too, man. You cut your beard.
Sorry, it was time for it to come off.
Did the wife get onto you? Can you not hear me?
It's not safe for him to talk about it.
Oh.
He's blinking very fast, if you notice.
It's so great to see, Rob.
That's funny.
You look really good. I love
That knows
it. You got a bar? It looks good. It looks good.
It is.
It does look good, but I didn't know I was going to get anybody in trouble. I apologize.
It is windy here, so I think I'm getting a lot of breakup in Verizon signal. I don't know.
Or blink twice if you're in danger. But anyway, I'm in a different location within my house. Billy's favorite room.
Okay, so let me stop Jody right there. So listen, Jody's part of town is a very beautiful place. His house sits up on this fucking hill that's amazing. But you need to pack a lunch. You need to, get a tour guide, maybe a sleeping bag even before you get up to the goddamn house. It's so far up.
Think layers. Think layering.
So I get there. Place is beautiful, immaculate. The dogs and everybody. It's fucking. I'm a country boy now. So Jody said, hey, there's your room. Cool, whatever. They put my stuff down, whatever. We're hanging out. We do our thing. So end of the night, go take a nice hot shower. I'm like, oh, this is going to be great.
By the way, that water pressure in that shower, fantastic too.
A1, top tier.
It will knock the black off you.
It will, absolutely.
No.
To the white meat, for sure. Nope. So listen, there's a ceiling fan above that bed, and there's a vent that points right down towards your head.
Oh, my.
I tell you, I kid you not, guys. This fucking room has got to be 20 fucking degrees below zero. I don't care.
Only way to keep a room, Billy. Only way to keep a room.
I agree.
Listen,
I think keep a room cold.
Listen, fellas, there's like 10 comforters on that bed. And it ain't enough. It ain't enough. But here's the kicker. I've never slept so well.
It's a
goddamn. The shrinkage was a lot.
Oh shoot!
That's how we roll.
And here's the kicker. It's a fucking huge house, right?
It is a huge house.
But it's amazingly quiet. So when you lay there and you're laying towards the window, you could hear outside like you're sleeping outside. So it's fucking beautiful. But that goddamn room, this is not a room for native people who used to being around heat. I said, goddamn. This fucking room. I saw the room and I swear to God, fellas, I had a flashback.
What?
I was like, what in the actual fuck?
Yeah, I just
walked in a freezer at work or something.
Oh no, the freezer at work would be much more comfortable.
Maybe.
Why do you keep it that? Hang on a second. First of all, how cold do you keep it, Jody?
I keep my house 65 year round. But I also like to keep it cold to the like in the. I don't turn on the heat until it gets until I wake up and the house is like 52 or 48 degrees in the morning. I like to wake up freezing, man. Like I just like it cold.
Nope.
No.
We have someone saying hi from We Play Survivals. What is this?
What is this?
It's the Whiskey Rebellion Barcast. It's right there in the title.
Yep.
And
It scrolls along the bottom.
Gabriel says hi. Well, hello. All right. Those are the
Hi and
people
welcome.
from YouTube. All right.
Well, there you go. Yeah, because we jumped up there for a while when Billy was telling a story. Then all of a sudden it came back down to like normal size. So you're saying this room would be so cold that you would have to take a Blue Chew to pee?
Damn.
I think that would probably solve the problem. The problem is all the liquid in your body is damn near freezing. That room is so cold, fella. I'm sorry. I don't know how the fuck he's sitting there all smiley eyed like it ain't shit. He's fucking lying. That fucking room.
He's not
is
even
ice
drinking.
fucking
Like I
cold.
don't know how you.
Yeah,
stay
I'm not drinking, and I have on shorts too. See,
Damn.
Well, I mean, again, that's some white boy northerner shit, you know.
I'm from
sitting
Southern
here
California. I'm from more south than you, tough guy.
Listen, you've been in Tennessee a long time.
I have.
All I'm saying is that fucking room is ice fucking cold.
And the air just cut on. I'm like, that's so good. It's going right down top of me.
Oh God, I'll never forget it. Jesus Christ.
He's
So what are you guys?
thinking about it.
What are you guys drinking
That's
tonight?
hilarious.
Okay, so let me go first because I got a shout out to my guy Gino. He had something sent to me, and my intent was to have it on my birthday. But on my birthday, I've only managed to build up enough strength to go on a horseback ride, and I was dead after that. So tonight, I'm finally getting to it because I'm taking a night off from the antibiotics.
He's trying to say something. Rob, what's up?
There's something going on my computer. There are files disappearing. I think somebody hacked in when I got into StreamYard. Watch out. I'm logging out. If I get back on, I'll do it from my phone.
Okay.
Oh wow.
How's the rest of us doing?
Well,
So this is what I'm having tonight.
Sweet.
I have a VPN, so I'm not real worried about me. So
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
So
What's
I'm
your
gonna get
thoughts on
ready to
that?
crack this open. Thank you to my guy Gino. Like I said, this was supposed to be a birthday pour. So I'm having this tonight for the first time.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. And this should be I've been looking forward since my birthday. And so today's what, the 22nd, 23rd?
Mm-hmm. Been a minute.
And my birthday was on the
24th.
9th. So I'm just now getting around to this. So whoever's up next, be my guest.
go ahead, Jack.
So, I mean, part of the topics of the night were vacation holiday bottle, and I would assume that means what you would take with you on vacation. So, I have this kit from Aged in War, and you can actually take these 3
Hold on a
milliliter
second,
bottles.
Jack, hold on 1 second. I know that what David's seeing. I'm seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Let's
I'm gonna log into our Facebook.
cool. I just banned whoever that was. And
Oh, you banned
their-
him?
Yeah. I just banned her.
Hammer
Don't
withdrawal.
Spam stupid irrelevant shit for attention. Because not only the only attention you're gonna get as someone who has been banned and you remain unnamed and you will die in obscurity. Fuck you. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Jack, what do you got?
So I haven't poured anything yet, but so there are these 3 milliliter bottles that you can, they're glass with plastic tops, and you can actually bring these on your carry-on when you fly.
Nice.
So I actually have some. I was just in New Jersey, visited my parents not too long ago. What, about a month or so ago? So I still have a couple. I polished. Oh, and they give you a little pen so you can write on them. I guess this way,
Cool.
so you know what's in them. They have a silicone kind of their glass bottle silicone case on them. It's not a plug by any means. I'm just telling you, this is pretty cool stuff. They kind of fall into the vacation bottle stuff. And then so what
are you going to drink?
So I'm going to open up one of the ones I filled for in New Jersey. Just kind of pour it in my glass here. This is we talked about this last week. It's the Stranahan's Black Diamond Peak.
Black Diamond.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
what I got.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the Agent Aura. I haven't gotten that. I've seen that set before, and I'm very interested in it. Now that I got your opinion, I'm more interested in it. I've got their little carry bag that you can like slide 4 bottles in. I find it's very handy to have with me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
sorry
cool. I've gone to Texas. I've flown probably 3 or 4 times with this kit. And they have an extra large kit as well. I think it's 6 ounces now. So I've only got this first kit. It comes in different colors, whatever, yada yada yada. Like I said, it's not paid promotion or anything like that. But like I said, I've flown with it 4 times. I've had 0 issues with it. So
cool.
Put it on.
Just for reference, my holiday bottle would be the Belvini Caribbean Cask.
On the 14 year. Yeah, it's a good one.
Bam. Right
I have that down in our secret stash it's just for the group. Or did I take it to you, David?
No, I think that's still there.
If David had the Belvini 14 Cask, the bottle would be empty.
Yeah, it's right there.
Well,
I love it. I need to get a new one.
I purchased that bottle for that stash, so I'm pretty sure it's still there. Anyway, so tonight, we're not going to talk about Uncle Nearest too soon. So I'm drinking in honor of the upcoming holiday.
Oh, yeah.
A little
Wild
wild
turkey.
turkey, little rare breed, barrel proof. It's lovely. I've been going through it. This was open last week, so it's enjoyable and it's on theme. It's good. It was a good one. Picked it up at my local, was like $55, so felt like a good deal too.
There you go.
Beat that.
What about you, Gino? What were you drinking?
I actually stumbled into a nice little find tonight, and I'm kind of glad I did. I stopped at this pharmacy that has a little liquor section in it, and usually I can find my Knob Creek 12-year there at MSRP. And that's what I was stopping in there for, because I just killed my bottle just a couple days ago. And lo and behold, this is what I found. This is Penelope's Project X finished in cognac casks.
That's what Chuck was talking about in the.
This is flipping delicious. 108 proof. I'd love to know how old it is, but there is no age statement on it. I'm going to have to look that up and figure that one out, or find out about that. But this is absolutely delicious. I mean, right off the bat on the nose, you get the caramel on it, you little bit of oakiness on the nose, but cinnamon on the nose. But then on the palate, no cinnamon. Caramel comes on strong. You get some nice rye spice, baking spices in with that. Roasted peanuts. You know how, there you go. You know how the smell of roasted peanuts, you get that flavor. I get that flavor in that too, along with some black cherries. And then that spice just keeps going on. The finish is amazingly long. It's just lingering there. It's very nice. I'm going to go back and get another bottle of that while they still got some on the shelf. And it was.
I haven't seen it. I'm not a big fan of the cognac, but I haven't seen it. But I also, to be honest with you, I have not been out searching. I've just haven't.
Yeah, I remember Chuck was talking about this like a couple months or so ago. I had zero hopes of finding it in my area because we just don't get that kind of stuff here. And lo and behold, in a pharmacy of all places, and they had like 3 more bottles of it, which will disappear tomorrow.
So, you know what's funny about pharmacies? My neighbor works at a pharmacy. He's a pharmacist, and he works at a pharmacist that you can get drugs and guns and fireworks at. And I was like, this is freaking cool.
It's my kind of place, you know.
But he does. This is where he works. I've been to it. It's down in. That's where I found a lot of those hard to find things down in Savannah. I think is that right? It was Savannah, Tennessee. It's like an hour and something drive from my house.
Cool.
But it
By
was.
the battlefield. Is that Shiloh
I have
or
no
whatever?
idea. No, you're thinking of Shiloh. That's West Tennessee. This is South. But I would love to live down there. It's supposed to be that county that he works in is supposed to be the least populated county in all of Tennessee. And I was like, that's where I want to live, away from everybody. So to make it so when Cafe 305 comes see me again, he'd be like, oh hell.
Yeah, he thinks you're out in the boonies. He ought to come out to my place.
Yeah.
Well,
For
Gino,
real.
you're next on my list. You're
Hey,
definitely next
you know,
on my
I
list.
try to get those sunrise pictures, you know, and Jody posts his sunrise pictures and all. It's like, yeah, the closest thing I can get is the sun coming through the trees.
Well, if I was doing this in the backyard, but I had to remove all those trees to be able to have that.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's like
I removed 8 trees at $3,000 a piece.
wow.
A lot of trees.
We had a huge a red maple that we had to have taken down. It was an ancient red maple, beautiful. It always came on late as far as, you know, the leaves busting out in the spring, and then they were usually the first ones to fall. But man, the colors on it was just beautiful. It was just an ancient tree. Couldn't tell you how old it was.
The one by my pool.
We had to have
one
it taken down because it was the heart of it was rotting out. It was becoming a dangerous tree.
Yeah.
And
I
as
have
they
a
were taking it
beautiful-
down, yeah, the pieces they were lowering to the ground, you could see it was like it was a matter of time before that thing was coming crashing down.
Yeah.
So
I have a beautiful one that overlooks my pool in the back, and I love it in the fall. Well, it's empty now. Like it only has like 12 leaves left on it now. But yeah. Hey, Chuck is here. I was thinking Chuck was a myth. And there's Chuck.
There it is.
Legend.
There's the legend.
Chuck.
What's happening? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
sure.
How you doing?
How do you
Yes.
go to Puerto Rico and not get a tan, bro? Really?
Yeah.
You gotta go to
That is a good one. How does that work?
I've never been disappointed in The Godfather, but goddamn, how you go to Puerto Rico and not get a tan?
Having a little difficulty hearing everybody.
All right. Well, we'll go with what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Milo's sweet iced tea and some water.
Some water.
And the flavors on it is, I can't believe I never had sweet iced tea on the West Coast ever in my life. And I think it's like the nectar of the gods. And but that's just what I'm feeling tonight. I wasn't feeling the need to have any bourbon.
Sweet tea's a
But-
beautiful drink.
It is, and I love it with an orange in it. Oh my god, it's so good with an orange in it.
Hmm.
That's the reason why I was asking earlier how much time we have. I was gonna go fill up my glass because it's almost empty now. So we were shenaniganing before the show, but no, we were talking about Chuck. Are you can you hear us and stuff now?
Not yet.
Then how'd you know I
Oh,
asked you? Anyway, so we were talking
Yeah,
about
carry on.
we were talking
Hilarious.
about those bottles or those holiday bottles or you know, this time of year, is there something that you want or you haven't had or you're looking forward to having that's out there, you know, like your vacation holiday bottle?
Yeah, so for me, it's the holidays. A lot of people take vacation this time of year. So what is a bottle that either you could get your hands on, either where you're going or where you currently are and getting ready to leave, and you say, you know what, out of all the stuff, I'm going to pack this and take it with me to enjoy. So the whole premise behind it was you're going to finish this bottle on vacation because it has a connection or something that helps you feel like you're on vacation. It's not something you have very often. It's not easy to find. And cost is not necessarily a factor, but nevertheless, you're going on vacation, whether you're going somewhere tropical, somewhere that goes more towards the holiday season where it's a little cooler, maybe some snow, you know, some beautiful sunsets, some beautiful Midnight Skies, things like that. What's a bottle that you think would help encompass and really kind of wrap your vacation all together?
So this time of year, I like to travel northward. I like to see snow, right? So for me, there's a couple, but I went to Banff a couple years, well, more than a couple years now. It's what was that, 2018, I guess, and was there for the Christmas holiday and New Year's. I took a bottle of Blanton straight from the barrel, 123 proof. That was solid up there. Now I'll tell you what not to get. Old Number 99, which is Wayne Gretzky's drink. Oh my God, horrible. Like, it's really bad. Now I still have that bottle. It's an awesome bottle. I brought it back empty, and I use it as like a decanter and put Woodford or anything like that in it. Another one that I really dig that's in my jam is I really like the double that Woodford puts out. That's a good snow drink, if that makes sense. And almost anything from Bardstown. And I know I'm an investor, so
Contractually obligated. Yeah, but
yeah,
it is good stuff.
I couldn't tell. Can you remind me again?
So for me, I'm learning to embrace the country. So for you guys who may not know, we have a 9-acre farm in Southwest Ranches where my cafe container sits. It sits on a 9-acre farm. So we have horses, we got pigs, we got goats, we got horses. You name it, pretty much we have it. So I get to be around farm life very often. So I'm getting used to the country life, if you will. So if I had to go on vacation, I think I would want to go somewhere where there's some snow. And I actually bought myself a bottle, and I haven't been able to get to it because I've been a little under the weather, of the Belvini Caribbean Cask 14 year. And it's a bottle that's really, if you're not careful, once you open it, you could easily kill that bottle in a day. If you started with it like breakfast and you had no worries, you wasn't driving, you wasn't doing things like that, you could actually kill that bottle in a day, especially if you had somebody.
Some breakfast Belvini. Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you, me and David would kill that bottle within an hour.
We would kill a couple of those bottles.
Yeah,
I think if we got two bottles, we could do it in a day.
So it is a Scotch, but nevertheless, it
doesn't drink like a Scotch. It's a
very nice drink.
It's not a peaty Scotch. So
no. And the one thing I do love about it, despite a lot of bottles kind of going up in price, it's always hovered around that $85-$90 range. It's never, I've never seen it
over. It's not a cheap bottle, but yeah, it's not really gotten out of control either.
Yeah, and for what's out there, it's not an expensive bottle, by far not the cheapest, but you'll never find that on somebody's shelf for $200 like they try to do with the Stags and the Blantons. What I love about it, it's kind of a still under the radar type of bottle, but that would be the bottle I would take almost anywhere. And especially if you went tropical for your vacation, it would still fit in nicely.
Yeah.
But I would not mix it because I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice.
See, if I was going tropical, I would take a Weller product because it's a wheat, sweeter.
I can see that too.
And if Copper Sky was around their wheat, I forgot what it was called, was fantastic as well. I would take something like that. Or if you have, now it's expensive, and if you have the luxury of finding it, I do have a bottle, and I want to make it sound like that because I've had it for a long time, and there's not a whole lot of it left, but probably something else that would be fantastic for tropical would be Nelson Brothers Honeycast.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. That would be pretty nice. Chuck, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey, look at that.
Yes, sir.
Godfather.
All right, Chuck. So if you're on vacation, you're going to take a nice bottle or two with you somewhere because wherever you're going, you can't really find it. So this bottle is going to have a little nostalgia to it, if you will, because you're on vacation, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to bring this bottle back empty. What's your go-to, brother? What's your jam?
It's going to be a tough one.
Well, that's the reason why I broke it up into, like, I like this time of year, I like to go to places that are colder. So
Yeah.
I named stuff that had a little bit higher proof in them. And you get a little bit more cinnamon on it. And then if we were going someplace like tropical, I had a secondary drink for that. I had 2 of them for that as well. And that was the route I went.
Okay. Yeah, when I go on vacation, it's usually I bring about 6 to 12 bottles with me. And
I've never seen Jack react.
When Jack reacts that way, we're all like, yeah, that's kind of how Godfather does it.
and I take pictures and shit, sometimes when I'm on the road and stuff like that, and you guys see them. But one bottle that I would probably take is this one here, the Old Fitzgerald decanter bottle, 9-year.
Very nice.
I had some of that for the first time the other day. I will be honest, one of my favorite, but it's the second time I've come across it, because I had the bottle in Bond, and then I had they make a 12-year, is that right, as well? Something like that?
Yeah, there's plenty of different ones. There's 16, 19, 18.
That might have been the 16. I don't know. And I was like, and I paid up for it, and I was like, man, that really was not what I was expecting on my palate. For me, I'm just saying what I liked. But I appreciate that.
This is a 9-year bottle in Bond, but yeah, I mean, I have plenty of the other ones too. But yeah, I would take that one, of course. It's really nice and light. And the other one I would take would be the 7-year Old Fitzgerald bottle in Bond, the new one that came out, the one that usually you can get it like with a bag or without a bag. It's a green bag, but the 7-year bottle in Bond. That's a really good one for the price of like $59.99. Another one I would take with me would be Old Forester, probably one of the store picks that one of my locals has, or a 1920, or maybe even a 1924 Old Fitzgerald. What else? Probably one of the Weller products, probably one of the I'd say Foolproof.
Well, Foolproof goes good
take that
anywhere.
one with me.
Full stage almost. Look at this.
What else? I would say Russell's Reserve 13. Take that. Let's see what else.
Are you leaving
Maybe a
anything
bottle or
behind?
two of rum. What's that?
Are you leaving anything behind?
One or two things, maybe.
No, I'm
The
sure.
open
Yeah.
bottles.
One,
Yeah, there's
one,
plenty
one or
of
two.
bottles.
One or two.
And I know Bombergers and Shanks. I would probably take those two with me. I usually do.
On burgers.
Nice.
What else? Maybe a bottle or two of rum. I took a Mexican rum with me on my last trip. That was like $12.
What's a good Mexican rum? Because I was really curious, because when I was in Cancun, I'm sorry, this is going tangential, but like I didn't see anything that looked even remotely interesting. It's all, tequila crap.
Yeah. The one that I can't remember the one I took with me. It was on a closeout sale, but it's a Mexican rum, and it was $12,
Oh.
and it tasted like Coca-Cola. I mean, it was really good.
Huh.
Nice.
Coca-Cola syrup, anyway.
Let me give a special shout out to my guy Rob. Rob had brought up the Penelope Old Fashioned, so I decided I was gonna buy this bottle for my wife. I bought the bottle Saturday, maybe around 4:00. And when I tell you, Rob, Sunday about 8:00, that bottle was in a recycling bin.
Is that good?
Nice.
I had
Beach
one
one,
drink
right?
out of it. It was fantastic. Not to get too far off track, because I know we got to keep going. But a shout out to you, Rob. Thank you, sir.
That
What
was the
flavor
peach
did you
one,
get?
right?
That was what's the one? The white bottle with the orange.
That's the peach one.
That's the peach one. Yeah, it was actually very, very good. So, shout out to you, Rob. Thank you, sir. All right, Chuck. Anything else to add on to that?
I don't know. I would probably bring some ciders along with me.
Do you warm up your ciders or do you drink them as is?
Just usually I drink them cold unless I'm, making something like a
mold, something or other.
yeah.
One
I usually just drink them like right out of the bottle or can or cold.
Nice.
Like this one here is a cranberry cider that I'm drinking right now.
Very nice. Mr. Ice Baby Jack Frost.
Look at here's the thing. I got it probably for me. If I can't find something local, like if I'm staying in state, and I've done this. I brought Eagle Rare with me, just a 10-year Eagle Rare, and plowed through that bottle. If it's just like a road trip, I went to Pagosa Springs. We went a couple of different vacations within Colorado. If there's no distillery close to where I'm staying, that's what I'm probably bringing. Just Eagle Rare, just something easy. I know I can go and get it at the store, but I don't want the hassle of going and trying to get it. So I'll just kind of pick that up. If I'm going out of town, like I said, I'll use my Agent Orange stuff and just bring kind of, a handful of little samples. I don't check bags. So it's hard for me to kind of bring 27 bottles. So I'll just bring the Agent Orange stuff. And I'll just have my 4 samples. And if I need more, then I'll just go out and buy something, probably like a small, like a 350 or whatever it is, just so I don't leave anything open behind as well, right? Because you're not supposed to travel with open bottles. I mean, I'm sure people do, but I'd rather not take that chance if I check anything. But when I flew to Jersey, I tried finding some local distilleries out there in Jersey. And there's a couple, but they're just a little bit out of the way as far as trying to get to my parents' house. So it was just with me, like I said, it was just kind of easy. Just kind of went to the bar or just sat in the hotel and just drank by myself.
I got a logistics question for you, Chuck, because you do. I mean, I know that Jack was being a little bit facetious with 27 bottles, but and this is only because you are a musician as well. Did you take one of your old square cases, guitar cases, and refoam it out so you can put your bottles in it, or you just put them in?
No, I have Pelican cases, Pelican Air cases, 16 model 1615s that I use to take bottles with me, or if I'm going to say like Canada and I need to get some not cognac, but bottles of bourbon or whatever it may be, and I'm going into say Montreal or something like that, and there's some really good stores there that have what I'm looking for. I'll bring a Pelican box, and it's got the pick and pluck foam where you can make the shapes of the bottles with the foam.
Right.
And I'll bring at least one of those with me. And
I was just curious. I was sitting there because I travel a lot with, and I always check my bag.
Yeah.
And I will put a bottle in there, and they always go through it every single time.
Yeah.
And it just, and I have it wrapped with like my underwear, my skivvies, and socks and all this stuff to make sure it's all good. And then by the time I get to wherever I'm going, it looks like they've opened up my extenders because they couldn't get all the luggage back the way it was supposed to be. And so I was just sitting there thinking about how do you do that logistically,
Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, I think I've taken or picked up 8 bottles at a time, and nobody's blinked an eye,
They're too scared. Let's be real.
If
the agent at the things like, I don't know who this fuck this guy is, but just let him go.
So the thing is,
He just puts Godfather on it, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
So they have these things here. These are for like wine bottles. I'm going to turn the mic off while I unvelcro this real quick. So
Yeah,
it's got,
probably the inflatable things.
this one's not the inflatable one. This does have bubble pack on the inside of it.
Foam bubble thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got bubble pack on the inside of it that you can pull out. But what it is, it's basic. It's what is it? The heavy duty kind of HDPE plastic that when you put your bottle into it, it then creates kind of like a waterproof seal as well. So if it were to break, as you know, on top of that,
It'll just stay in there instead of
yeah, it just
storing all your
stays in
stuff.
here. You know, so you put that in there. It's got 2 little Ziploc things on there, and then you just kind of fold them over like a dry bag that you would take on a boat.
It
And
looks
then-
like the running packs or whatever with got the
Oh,
water.
the Camelback.
The
Camelback.
Camelbacks, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Nice.
what that looks like.
Cool.
All right, Chef Rob, you're going
Yo.
down to Atlanta to spend some time with the grandkids. The weather's nice and cold, maybe a little bit of snow on the ground. No worries, no work. What are you taking with you, my friend? What are you gonna try to get your hands on?
Well, I think while I'm down there, I'm going to definitely search around for the 13th Colony Maple Finish series that Chuck's been posting about because I really want to get that. I do like most of their products.
You should try a sample of that before you do.
Make sure that the sweetness isn't overwhelming.
It's not.
It's not.
No,
Okay.
it's not really. I don't know. It just wasn't. I didn't like it at all.
But I do like Short Barrel did one called Sap Squatch that they finished in finished in maple barrels that I really enjoyed. So I'll see if I can find some place that actually has it to sample. Most of the
different.
package stores in and around where I stay don't have places to sample.
I know a lot of people were jerking their gherkins over it, but it's no.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Good
That's a
advice.
t-shirt. Jerking your gherkins.
I'm gonna write that one down.
I will. I will probably be looking for some Old Fourth while I'm down there to bring back.
No, you're on vacation. You're not looking. You're not hunting. You're just looking to be relaxed. The kids are asleep. You're sitting next to the trees, nice and cold out. Time to enjoy some you time. Time to be good to you.
So I did pick up a bottle of Shanks here in PA. I'll probably take that with me because I haven't cracked that yet.
Okay.
And I have a bottle of the Penelope X series experimental.
Yeah, we got several people talk about that tonight already.
Yeah.
This is wild.
So I'll probably take that down with me. I got a bunch of shit for my son-in-law who was just diagnosed as celiac. So
Oh,
My oldest son has celiac, and he's always asking me about bourbon because there's certain bourbons, like for example, Weller products that he just can't have.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
So I've done the research on it. As long as you don't look at the things that are finished, because some of the finished products, some of those things have may have some products that have been added back in that are that have the wheat protein, but in the distillate itself, any alcohol, once it gets through the actual distilling process, it kills the wheat protein.
Okay.
If
You are the
it-
second person that's told me that too.
yeah.
So if it's wheated bourbons are fine because it's already killed that protein from the wheat and distilled it out.
You just can't drink most beer.
Right.
Right.
You can't
Yeah,
drink a lot of the beers, or like he couldn't go to a distillery and taste the wort right out of a wort tank because that's still going to have the wheat protein in it.
Stuff in it.
Once it hits the distilling columns, that it takes that wheat protein out.
And
Yeah,
just
and
a
you gotta
side
be
note,
careful.
Rob, make sure he stays away from Worcestershire sauce.
Oh
I've
yeah.
actually eliminated Worcestershire sauce from all our recipes for that.
Worcestershire.
We do a show on how you pronounce that.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester.
Not Worcestershire.
Some of the
He's-
beers
he's-
you have to be careful. Some of the gluten-free beers you have to be careful with because they still brew
Bottle
it and age it
It's
and everything.
cross-contact.
Yeah, well, that for one thing, but they after it's beer, they extract the gluten from it, so it's reduced gluten. It's not necessarily gluten free. The
Right.
reason why I know this is I know the owner for Holiday Brewery, and she is she had cancer. Now she's got celiac. She started a brewery that is 100% certified gluten free stuff to the point where she teamed with CU Denver or CSU. I'm sorry, CSU, Colorado State University, because they have a brewing like Colorado. They have a brewing course to become a master brewer, and she teamed up with them for them to test their machine because of the way that she uses grains instead of wheats and whatever. And when you mill all that, it becomes powder, like very fine. So it would clog all the normal machines. So she had to have a special machine made just to produce her beer. And it's been award winning, and it's called the Holiday. And I'm not sure how far her distribution goes. She's been in business for probably coming up onto 10 years now, and is always like in the news. I mean, woman owned, celiac, cancer survivor, 100% gluten free. Like it is whatever Chuck said earlier. It's the bee's knees. Like it really is. It's the good stuff.
There's actually one
That was
here
good
in
enough.
PA. It's called Straub. It's made in St. Mary's, PA. That is certified gluten free.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it. It's really good beer.
Yeah, it's good beer.
Yeah. She
All
went.
right.
So
Yeah,
when she first started up, she was like, I'm gonna go rent or have these mobile canning companies. There was a mobile canning company, and they couldn't certify their equipment as being gluten free because they can all the beers all around. So she told me, she's like, I basically bought a Ferrari in a canning machine. She had to buy her own canning machine that cost as much as a Ferrari to then make sure that her stuff was, again, certified gluten free. This is back in the, before they were really like open to the public. She told me all this stuff. Like it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Gino,
pretty
you retired bastard.
good.
Always on vacation.
Yes, it's a beautiful feeling.
You and the missus relaxing, but you're not at home. Maybe you're on your way to Miami. Who knows? Maybe somewhere up north. Some nice, cool
No.
weather. No? Going. He's like, fuck that.
Yeah, 35
Well, he
years
gets
working out
the
in
snow.
goddamn
He
cold
gets
and
snow
weather.
in
Yeah,
West
no,
Virginia.
and that's the beautiful thing about being retired. We got that snow already earlier, a few weeks ago.
Last week,
Like,
yeah.
it was nice. I could look out the window. It's like, damn, it looks like it's cold out there. Damn, must suck to have to get up and go to work.
Okay, so you're headed you're headed towards the equator. What
Yeah,
are you
I'm
bringing?
going south.
What are
What
you
I'm
bringing?
bringing depends on the time of year, how much heat I'm expecting. Like I said, I'm going someplace warm, so it's going to be something light, not really overly proofed. So, be a tough choice because that's not what I was thinking about the other one. Well, it's going to be a Weller product, more than likely. Speaking of which, that's what I'm planning on picking up tomorrow is a Weller Foolproof. And yeah, I would probably take that with me. That would be highly enjoyable. Nice beverage for on the heat. Probably, like I said, then beyond that, just something nice, light, low proof. Because I am going where it's warm. I'm done with the cold. Yeah, no.
Gotcha.
Would you low proof it or high proof it and then get like a Coke or something locally and mix it?
When I first started getting into bourbons and whiskeys, I used to mix it with Coke a lot. Now I can't bring myself to do it. It's just that I've been off of sodas now for like 2 years. I can't drink a soda right now. It's just too yuck, too sugary, too yuck. I
Man,
just can't do it.
I'm getting a Ninja Slushy just so I can put Coke and bourbon in there.
No, I like a good mixed drink. I love old fashions. I like a nice Manhattan. I'll even go for a whiskey sour now and then, depending on what my mood is. When we were vacationing in Mexico, frozen margaritas were my drink of choice. I do enjoy tequilas,
See,
but-
that's where I just cannot. I cannot explore other things. Like I've tried to drink some wines, and I just
I love wine.
I find myself just like, this is like, it's just like, I get it. Some people love it, and I think that's great that they do. But it's not what I want from my palate.
It's one of those things.
And then like tequila and vodka and all that stuff, I'm like, no, I don't want to touch that at all, under no circumstances. Right?
Yeah, see that's stuff that I'm not going to drink straight. That will always be mixed.
I mean, I won't even drink
but
bourbons
like
that are
the
not
other
at
day,
least 4 years old. I just don't like anything else.
I think it was Friday. No, it wasn't Friday. It was Thursday. And I was day drinking. I had a nice magnum of a very nice Pinot Grigio from Italy. And I started on that probably about mid-morning. And by the end of the day, when I rolled into bed, that bottle was gone.
That's the other thing too. If you open up a red, you have to drink. Well, if you open up any,
No, this is a white. This
It's
is
a
a white
white? I'm sorry.
Grigio.
but either way, you still have to drink them though.
Yes, I drank the entire bottle.
No, I know you
There you
did. That's
go.
what you just said. But I'm saying is you have to. You
If
can't.
any of you guys ever make your way down to the Caribbean, you gotta try this drink called a Dirty Banana. Oof.
I'm not doing
Banana.
anything that starts with dirty.
What's in
Oh,
it?
Jody.
What's in it? This one's not for you, Jody. What's in it?
All right, Mr. Pours. No budget, vacation,
Oh,
no
shit.
work, cell phone is out of range. You got a good 6 days just to get shit faced. Just whatever.
Pretend like it's my place down there. That's
Seriously,
exactly what
I
you
was
did.
like, that sounds about like what happened. All right,
Casa de
well,
Rip Steel.
Yeah. All right.
No, we were down in Florida.
Casa
Please
de
don't.
Rip Roaring is more like it. Yeah, down in PC Beach. But I would personally, I would want to go for kind of like the sampler, right? I want at least one bottle of rum, one bottle of whiskey, bourbon, we'll say, and probably one bottle of scotch. And as tempting as the Balvenie, like it's right there. And yes, I would do it if it was available, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna grab it. I will. The Balvenie 14 Caribbean Cast. But failing that, I would do probably for scotch. I would do it's called Tullibardine. It's palate wise. I'm trying to think. It's like kind of like a poor man's Macallan, like 12. Okay. I would say, but it's like a little bit more like light fruity or whatever in terms of the overall palate. It's a really nice drink that would be suitable pretty much either hot or cold outside.
What's the earth factor in on that?
It's real light. It's a light Highland Scotch. Like it's very palatable.
I mean, there's so much earth in it. It's like you can't even.
It's very balanced in my opinion. And for people who don't really drink a lot at all, they go, oh, that's really nice. Because I've kind of seen that when I've been in social environments and I've brought that up. People aren't really big drinkers and they go, Scotch is actually good. Okay, I'm like, okay, Tullibardine. And for bourbon, honestly, I would probably go with the company. It's the nice maple taste kind of thing. I'd be into that. If I'm on vacation enjoying, I want sweeter drinks anyway. So, that's what I would be hitting up for sure. There's nothing within a Dirty Banana.
So the Dirty Banana is made with rum. It's made with Appleton's. And Appleton's is readily available, especially down in the Caribbean.
You can get it.
But what's so beautiful, it's more on a pina colada, maybe daiquiri side of things. So it has a nice sweetness to it, but it's not overly. And you can have like 12 of these things and you'll be perfectly fine until you decide to get up. And once you decide to get up, you're going to be praying to the concrete gods. Lord, what happened?
Take me to the porcelain gods.
Yeah, I spent 8 days at an all-inclusive resort called Grand Lido.
Grand Lido.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the only thing you had to pay for was golf and jet skis. Other than that, parasailing, everything was all inclusive. You could eat till you pass out. But I probably had, I kid you not, by the time I left there, close to 100 dirty bananas. I ain't gonna even lie.
There's so many jokes there too, and I'm just not going in any of
They're
them.
not. But listen,
You're being good.
real quick,
It's because
Mr.
my
Godfather.
algorithm on Instagram is so screwed up.
Mr. Godfather,
Wonder
we're glad
why.
that you're here tonight. And if you can, give us a good 5 minutes of bourbon news, sir. We haven't had that in a minute. Tell us what's going
It's
on.
because the rest of us don't read.
Yeah.
Don't know how to read.
But yeah,
It would be very upset.
Bourbon news. Let's see. Birthday bourbon just came out. Dropped.
Forster.
Yeah, Old Forester. Binder Stash. That dropped. I picked up a bottle of that. That's from the Willett Company. That's a private label. It's excellent. What else? Let's see.
Any news on the Eagle Rare 12 dropping?
That hasn't dropped yet, at least in my neck of the woods.
Or
The
anybody's
10
that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
The Tenured Hill hasn't dropped yet. The BTAC and the Pappy did drop in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, they dropped mine too, and I actually refused the Pappies. The Pappy bottle. I'm just not a big fan of the Pappy.
Overpriced?
No, it was MSRP. I'm just not a big
Okay.
fan.
Yeah.
Huh.
I hear that I'll be getting the whole entire lineup this year.
You hear that you'll be
BTAC?
getting it?
Huh?
Like somebody
BTAC.
told you?
Both Pappy and the BTAC.
Let's be perfectly clear. Chuck told him.
No.
I know. Listen,
I'm waiting for the clarification. That was.
I know I'm getting, and he was standing there like this,
Yes.
and the guy was just whimpering on his knees.
Mm.
Please, sir.
Uh-huh.
Please, sir.
But I did hear that I'll be getting the entire lineup both this year.
I wish I could get the 17 guy. That's
You can just hear the clicks as his specialty Pelican case opens.
Yeah. Yeah.
what's going to pop out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either the bottle finds its way in, or problems will
Else's
find their way out.
I did pick up a 12 year, the Van Winkle, a couple of days ago. Got that in SRP. Let's see.
I got to pay for two. I had my Venmo account get hacked, and I'm waiting on my new card. It's supposed to be in tomorrow.
Oh, man.
But I got to pay for two that I got. I got a Weller 12 and the Colonel Taylor barrel proof.
Nice.
And, so at MSRP, and I got to pay for those. So.
And I did pick up a Penelope Estate 13 year, the old Carter Rye. They just dropped in the DC
Carter's
Maryland area. The Rye batch 15 and 16. Birthday bourbon, of course. The President's Choice Rye and the bourbon of Old Forester dropped in Maryland. I picked up that one. And I picked up another Old Fitzgerald 7-year wheated a few days ago. And of course, the BTAC and the Pappy Van Winkle lines will be dropping, or should be everywhere by now, I would imagine. Also looking
It
for
ain't in Miami. I tell you that much.
well, yeah. But if it does hit Miami, I would imagine the 23 year would probably be $5,000.
I mean, even it's so, and that's the one thing I will say. You guys up there in those northern states. I mean, of course, everything's northern for me.
San Diego, it's south.
Yeah, and the goddamn PhD in us, huh? I tell you, I love Jody so much. And that goddamn room is giving me goddamn PTSD. Goddamn.
He's over here just like getting the shivers.
He said they're
Every
going,
time I look
"One of
up, I'm
these
like,
things,
oh,
man."
no.
It's like, damn, man.
No more locked doors. No more locked doors.
Chuck wasn't here for that part of it.
So Chuck, I'm gonna tell Chuck to catch him up real quick. So when I went up to visit Jody,
Mhm.
the room that he's currently sitting in, right? So I get there, and when Jody picks me up from the airport, I'm like starstruck. First of all, this goddamn truck is big as all outdoors, especially next to my little fucking toy Gladiator. But nevertheless, we stop, we eat, and we're driving through the country. I've never seen so much open land in my fucking life. And Jody's house sits up on this fucking hill. I guarantee you need a goddamn lunchbox just to get up this motherfucker. So he shows me around. Hey, here's your room, blah, 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 whatever. Cool. I go take a nice hot shower. I go in this fucking room, Chuck. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll get comfortable.
What's comfortable?
It's fucking comfortable. But the minute you turn off the lights, the fucking room drops by like 20 fucking degrees. With the fucking ceiling fan and the AC. I swear to God, the AC unit is in the fucking closet. Because this
It's not.
room is a fucking icebox.
It's very comfortable if you're,
Listen, if he
how I would
killed
have
a
it.
couple of
if you're a fillet of fish.
listen, if he killed a couple of deer, he can hang them up in that room for
Hang 'em
3
in the room,
days,
yeah.
and they'll be perfectly fine. So when I saw the room, I was like, "Oh no, oh no!"
I was just doing so. I went from my office into here tonight, and I just didn't want to. I mean, I got stuff traveling around in my head between the 2 ears and the gray material, and so I just didn't want to drink. I just wasn't in the mood for that. But I did want the fellowship of you guys, so
Nice.
which I'm excited about. So
Now we'll drink to that while you.
All right, so we got a couple more minutes. So Chuck, I need you to explain to the congregation how in the absolute hell do you go to Puerto Rico and not get a tan, bro? How does that? I get a tan in Puerto Rico, especially
Well-
if I go to old, what is it?
go to
If I
Rosen
to,
Roads.
Go to Raccoon or
Shore.
something like that. I get a tan. How do you not get a tan in Puerto
Well,
Rico, bro?
I was in.
Seriously.
I was staying in San Juan, of course.
Okay.
But then I traveled to Cedra, which is in the mountainous area north of San Juan, south of San Juan, and it was in the mountainous area, and it's 90 degrees, 94 degrees every day. And of course, dummy me didn't bring it like a sock for my face to cover the coverage. So I had sunburn so bad.
There were so many jokes there too. Just let them off. Stop.
Oh, I know.
He's like, I could have done it.
I'm choosing my words.
Sunburn was so bad, my face was like covered in cuts. My skin on my face was peeling off. I mean, it just like yesterday, it just finally stopped, and it's much better now.
Close
But
to
on
sun
top of that,
poisoning.
I was sick as a dog for a whole week after I got back, and just getting over that too. But man, what a trip! And I think all in all, the total bill was like $7,400.
But you were working though.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was
But
just
that
what I'm
was-
doing right now is I'm looking at a map of Puerto Rico because I was sitting there. I know where you're talking about. I can't say I've ever been there because I was at Rosie Roads, where the military stuff is all taking place. We used to have a base there. Probably one of the greatest bars in the entire world ever on a naval base, which was not on a naval base. It was technically right outside the gates, literally. Like you could hit the gate door with the opening to the bar, and we had
They knew what they were doing.
what's that?
You're
Well,
off
the
base.
only reason why people went there is we would do that's where we do a lot of our live exercises with torpedoes and stuff that drop out of helicopters, planes, and stuff like that. And then you have a dive crew that goes and retrieves all of them and all this stuff. And so you have that, and then they closed that base. And when I was there, I would used to go up into the North Shore, and the North Shore of Puerto Rico has some good surf, and that's the reason why I was up there all the time.
Yeah. So I got family in Rincon and Ponce, and I went to Mexico. Nothing dealt with the sun, no problem. But Puerto Rico is the only place I go that I actually have to put on sunscreen. That sun and that weather in Puerto Rico is just something different.
Yeah,
it
it is.
really is. And and the more you get up into the mountains, the worse it gets. Because listen, Miami can get really hot, but you can get away from the heat. And when you get up in the mountains in Puerto Rico, there's no getting away from anything. It's if you're not ready for it, and even with me, I can tell you the only time I've literally put on sunscreen was fucking with Puerto Rico.
You know that little island that's on the outside of Puerto Rico? They actually have a little city called, or a little town called Mosquito.
Mosquito, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like Iceland and Greenland, but it would make me not want to go there.
But yeah, it sounds like not a great time, honestly.
Yeah.
It's next to Florida on the map. That's what you're looking at. Because I know that the reason why we own that base over there, because it's on the, if you're looking at it, it's on the right side, which I guess would be the I guess it's be the east side of it, would be of the island. But anyway, that island used to be at the end of the range for the torpedo runs and stuff like that. It's the reason why I remember that. Awesome place. I used to love it. But anyway, we're at the top of the hour, man. It's been fun. It's been real.
Yeah, this was a great show.
I'm glad everybody showed up. Thank you, the Godfather, coming in. Of course, we gotta give all of our gratitude to him.
Yes, sir.
For making the show fun and real, and also bringing us some bourbon news, and then also making us all envious of things we'll never have in our
Never. Never.
And our travel pack.
No.
And I'm just delighted because that's the only time I get to hear Jody say that.
Well, listen, only the Godfather could go get a case of whatever the fuck he wants, like it's a case of Coca-Cola. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to run down and get a case of Pappy. Oh, I'm just get some old Fitzgerald. Oh, yeah. Mind you,
that easy.
Mind you, it's all like MSRP.
Well, yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, the MSRP thing is a huge thing because, like,
even below sometimes.
How does
That's
that
called
work?
rubbing it in, Chuck.
Yeah.
Nonchalantly as well. He's like,
It's actually called like the store cost.
Wholesale.
And see,
Oof.
the only time I get that is when I buy brisket.
But it's because of economies of scale with you. You've bought a lot of brisket from them.
Yeah. So
That's
they
the
be
reality.
like, hey, here's some stone
I'm doing the
cream.
same. I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah. So I get you. I get it. Listen, I
How many
just want
years
to
did
say
you
I
have
know
to
the
put
man.
in to get that?
What's that?
How many years of service did you have to put in to get that? That luxury of economies of scale.
So,
Didn't take long. I'd say 1, 2.
nice.
It's a great place to end the show.
I made an offer. They couldn't refuse.
You just have to
It's
shop
really
the
all I
same
heard.
place all the time.
I
There you
do
go.
that, but man,
And I mean, I get the whole thing with the certain stores and the certain store ownership and all that.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get anywhere with those clowns. You know, they all have the same thing in mind. It's all about the dollar. And if you don't have it, somebody else will gladly, take your
So-
spot, and they don't care.
So personal relationships are very important, is what you're saying.
Yeah, just depends on the store owner.
Okay.
If
You
you're
gotta get a
dealing with
real
the certain family in the store ownership portion of it, you're screwed.
He was referencing the Patels. Anyhow, it's been real. It's been fun. Make sure you like, love, smash the notification buttons, and follow us. And I don't have anything to toast with, but everybody be good to yourself. Thank you for being on the show.
Be good to yourself. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy
Yes, sir.
Thanksgiving.
We'll see you guys next time.
Is that you, David?
That was not me.
It must have been freaking.